all fine, and I hope that you could understood all the parts of the laws of motion. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about vehicle on a level circular road. Okay, so far we have studied about the circular motion, how the body moves from straight line motion to circular motion. What is the necessity to move from, or what is needed to move the body from straight line to your circular motion? Yes, we need centripetal force. Okay, here we are going to discuss one of the application related to uniform circular motion. Okay, so for that we have taken, okay, we all know that in order to move a straight line motion to circular motion, there is a need of centripetal force. Okay, so for that we have, for our analysis, let us take a car moving on a road. Okay, a car moving on this type of road. Okay, so initially the vehicle is here, it is moving like this, it is moving like this, it is moving. We know that the actual path of any body, naturally its path is straight line. Okay, so if we want to move from this straight line to the circular path, we need centripetal force. Okay, let us analyze. So initially the path of the car is this only, but suddenly when the road bends, what happens? The car will move here, right? So from this point to this point. Okay, it is moving from this point to this point. So in this journey, okay, when it is moving from this point to this point, it is bending. The direction is getting changed. Okay, originally the direction is straight, but now the direction is getting changed. Okay, that means what? It is the direction is getting changed means it is performing a circular motion. So when we see this, it will be like this. Okay, it is going to take a circular motion. Okay, let us analyze. Initially the path is this only, but what is happening? Okay, what is happening? It is trying to come from this position to this position. Okay, it is coming from this position to this position. Okay, actually it should go from here. Okay, it should go from here to here. Okay, it should go in this straight way, but it is taking its position. It is coming from, we are considering the car as a point. Okay, I am mentioning it as a point. It is coming from this, going in this way, but actually it wants to come from, it is coming from this point to this point. How this happens? Okay, let us analyze how this happens. Okay, so actually it should take a path from, okay, actually it is adoda intention ennava irukum kandipa it is coming here. Okay, but actually its intention is go to this point இல்லையா? இப்படி குட்டி குட்டி பாயிண்ட்ஸா நீங்க எடுத்தீங்கன்னா ஆக்சுவலா இது வந்து இந்த இடத்துல நீங்க வருது, பட் இட் ஷுட் கோ. அதோட இன்டென்ஷன் எப்படி இருக்கும்? எனக்கு வந்து நான் போற வழியிலே போகணும், அதுதான் என்னோட இன்டென்ஷனா இருக்கும். சம்திங் இஸ் டேக்கிங் இட் ஃப்ரம் இட்ஸ் வே, அதோட வேலேருந்து சம்திங் இஸ் டேக்கிங் இட்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் இட்ஸ் வே. ஓகே, அதோட இன்டென்ஷன் இங்கே போகணுன்னு தான் இருக்கும். அப்போ அதோட இன்டென்ஷன் எப்படி இருக்குது? திஸ் இஸ் த இன்டென்ஷன் ஆஃப் த கார். ஓகே, இதுதான் அதோட இன்டென்ஷன். இப்படி இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல போகணும், அப்படி இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல போய் இப்படி போகணும் அப்படிங்கிறது, இதுதான் அதோட டைரக்ஷன் ஆஃப் இன்டென்ஷன். பட் சம்திங் இஸ் டேக்கிங் டு திஸ் டிரெக்ஷன். ஆனால் என்ன ஆகுது? இப்படி போகாம இப்படி போக வைக்குது இல்லையா? யார் வைப்பாங்க? we told that something. So this is actually the intention. Who is blocking this intention? Okay, what is frictional force? It is opposing either the motion or the intention of motion. Actually the intention is in this direction. Who is blocking this intention? Yes, definitely it will be friction. So what is the direction of friction? It will be opposite to the direction of intention. So my friction direction will be opposite to the direction of intention. So this is my friction direction. இதோட intention இப்படி மூவ் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னு இருக்கு, but this friction is making it to move in this direction. Suppose you think if it is moving on like this, okay, அது வந்து friction இல்லை. Suppose you consider there is no friction, what happens? It is moving like this, and after a certain position it move outside the road. Okay, suppose you think some stones and something are there. Okay, so when it skips, when it is away from the road, what happens? The car will skid out. Okay, அப்படி என்ன சொல்றது, அப்படி மறிஞ்சு போயிடும். Okay, so it will skid out. So in order to avoid the skidding, அதாவது அது அப்படி போகாம skid ஆகாம இருக்கிறதுக்காக a frictional force is developed by this surface which will oppose the intention of car in this direction. புரியுதா? அதாவது காரை இங்கே போகாமல் இந்த இடத்துக்கு இழுக்குது. இப்படி போனால் அது விழுந்துரும் இல்லையா? ஸோ இங்கே போகாமல் இங்கே இழுக்கிறது யார் அப்படின்னா this frictional force. Okay. Now what is the direction of this frictional force? What is the direction? You just carefully note it. Actually this is the direction of velocity. Car is moving with the velocity in this direction. This is the direction of velocity. Now what is the direction of my friction? The direction of my friction is perpendicular to this velocity. Okay, already we have studied. If a body is moving in a straight line with a velocity v, if the forces or if it is moving in this direction, if the force applies is perpendicular to this direction, then what happens? The object will begins to, yes, it will take a circular path. Okay, here also what is happening? The car is moving in this velocity, and the frictional force is acting perpendicular to the direction of velocity. So what happens? It will take a circular path. Okay, so it is moving like this. Okay, again when it comes here, the force will be in this direction. Okay, so it will move like this, like this it will be moving up. If you haven't watched the previous video, please watch it again so that you can understand about the circular motion. So finally it will turn like this and go by the path according to the friction of the rope. Okay, now so we can see this frictional force is, what is the frictional force? This frictional force is towards the center. I have drawn it correct. I am not drawn it clearly. If you draw it clearly, it will be like this. Okay, இப்படி இருக்கும், அப்புறம் v rotate ஆகும். Okay, so the frictional force which is acting is always towards the center. இந்த மாதிரி வளைச்சு கொண்டு வருது இல்லையா? It is towards the center. So now here the frictional force acts as a centripetal force, because centripetal force is a force which acts towards the center. Okay, so here the frictional force acts as a centripetal force. அதுதான் இந்த centripetal force act ஆகுது. Okay, here the frictional force is acting as a centripetal force. That's an important point. Here frictional force. Okay, frictional force will act as centripetal force. This point you have to always keep it in mind. So what is let us take the frictional force as Fs. What about centripetal force? If the car is having a mass m and it is moving with a velocity v and the radius of that path is r, so it is mv square by r. Okay, so this is the frictional force. That is frictional force da in the centripetal force act ஆகுது. So Fs is equal to mv square by r. Okay, also we know that frictional force is equal to what? What is frictional force? It is equal to coefficient of friction into the normal force. Okay, here the normal force, since it is a plane surface, it is a plane surface. For plane surface, normal force is equal to mg. That we all know. For a plane surface, normal force is equal to mg. So I can write it as, okay, for a plane surface, the normal force is equal to mg. So I can write it as Fs is equal to mu into mg. Okay, or we can write, we all know that frictional force has certain limit. Yeah, frictional force ku certain limit irukudhu. Kandipa it has certain limit over that. Okay, so we should give, it should be less than or equal to, we know that it will be less than or equal to mu s. Yeah, Fs is less than or equal to mu n. Okay, from that we are going to find out what in the velocity la pona, in which velocity if the car goes, it will not skid. Okay, safe ah ponumna adu enna velocity la ponum அப்படிங்கறத we are trying to calculate it. Okay, for that I am writing Fs is equal, what is Fs? Yes, Fs is equal to here mv square by r. Okay, so mv square by r is less than or equal to, we are taking it as mu s into mg. Okay, so m and m get cancelled. V square by r is less than or equal to mu s into g. Okay, or we can write V square is equal to mu s into rg. Okay, we can write it as mu s is less than or equal to mu s into rg, or V should be less than or equal to root of mu s or g. Okay, so if the car goes in this velocity, நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிற கார் இந்த வெலாசிட்டில போச்சு அப்படினா it will not skid. Okay, so this is the condition for safe turn. Safe or turn பண்ணனும்னா this is the condition. Velocity should be less than or equal to mu s into rg. What is mu s? It is constant. ஒரு surface-க்கு ஒவ்வொரு coefficient இருக்கும். So this is constant. We know that acceleration due to gravity it is constant. So it directly depends upon the radius. புரியுதா? So radius அதாவது radius of அந்த curvature mean பண்ணி தான் அதோட velocity நம்ம கொண்டு போகணும். So இந்த velocity in the condition if it exceeds, okay, the car will definitely skid, move with this velocity. இந்த velocityல போச்சுன்னா சேஃபா போலாம். Okay, also அதோட coefficient எப்படி இருந்துச்சுன்னா சேஃபா இருக்கும். Okay, what about the coefficient of friction எப்படி இருக்கணும் சேஃபா டர்ன் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா the coefficient from this we can write. Okay, coefficient of friction mu is, okay, mu is g. I'm changing the side, so it will be greater than or equal to v square by r. Okay, so mu s is greater than or equal to v square by rg. Okay, so if this is greater than this velocity square by radius into acceleration, that it will not skip. Okay, that is it will be in safe turn. அதோட coefficient of நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிற ரோடோட coefficient of friction வந்து இவ்ளோ இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா it will not skid. Okay, you can turn it safely. But if it is less than this condition, it will definitely skid. Okay, இதை விட கம்மியா இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா it will skid. Skid means புரியுது இல்லையா உங்களுக்கு, இங்க வர முடியாம அது இப்படி போய் இங்க போய் விழுந்துரும். Okay, so this is the condition. It is very useful and an interesting topic. Please don't by heart it. Okay, so when initially you have to draw this one and you have to mention the forces acting on it. Okay, suppose a car is moving here, definitely you know that the forces acting on it is, first you have to write all those things. A car is moving here, we have taken a road like this, the car is the forces acting on the car, that you have to write it. That for that you will be getting 1 mark. What are the forces acting? Definitely there will be a mg, and because of the surface it will be producing a normal force. So I told you, right, normal force is mg, அதாவது இது ரெண்டும் ஈக்குவேட் ஆயிடும், பேலன்ஸ்ட் ஆயிடும். So here normal force is mg. What are the other forces acting? Yes, definitely there is a frictional force. So these are the 3 forces acting in this car. Okay, after that you have to analyze each and every one. So our aim is to calculate in which velocity the car can easily turn in a circular road. Okay, or in which what will be the coefficient of friction to avoid skidding. Apdi kuda they will ask the question. Okay, so our aim is to calculate the velocity and also the coefficient of friction to avoid the skidding, or you can say to make a safe turn. This will be the coefficient of friction and this should be the velocity. Hope you could understood it. It is a very important question, and thank you for watching.